Etihad Stadium, it is North Melbourne and the Fremantle Dockers. Looking forward to this game enormously. Two teams, one team going to play finals, the other one doing their very best to stick with it.
You're not calling because you've got duties. We couldn't organise anything food for us, but Hamish McLaughlin will come in and do more than an adequate
do
replacement.
a fantastic job.
Is he in on the quaddie or what's he doing?
Hello.
What?
Hello.
No. Hello.
Who's that?
I have become ill in the last 3 days. You can tell by my voice. I've become ill from worry about that fiasco that was organised on Thursday night. I want to, Spud. Listen to me, Spud.
Fossil.
I want to disassociate myself. I have 3 children. I have 3 ex-wives and 3 mother-in-laws, and I'll throw them all under the bus if I had anything. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional myself. If I had anything to do with that, I understand it is quite manly to break down in front of friends and ex-teammates, and I said, Gary and Jim Bob, don't do it to the man. He has been an ornament. Ivy Moyle I had to put up with. She ripped the living suitcase out of me. She said, I was there, I saw it, and Danny loves Tony Lockett. Spud, if ever this blood has been thicker than water, buses, children, family, they can all go under. I'm with you.
Sam, these guys for an hour before we're on air said, don't talk about it. It was Sam Newman's doing.
Gary is actually absolute fabrication.
You are a lying
Gary
dog
has
of a man.
eyeballed me and actually put his right hand out and said, and JB said, I had nothing to do with it.
Nothing.
He said,
Gary
all Fossil was worried about.
Gary is about as sincere as Liz Taylor saying ouch on a wedding night.
He's trotted that old chestnut out. Now listen,
I love you and I love Tony Lockett, and I wish I could have been there to weep with you all.
Now, Sam, we are in the off-season going to visit your palatial palace.
Oh, hello.
Myself and Tony,
palatial?
we're walking up to have a chat.
Did you say
We're not happy with it.
palatial?
Palatial.
Palatial, sorry, pardon me. Spud, I would like to take you out on this small boat I've got, and if I have one last dollar to buy fuel with, I'd like to take you out in the bay and enjoy your company.
Hey, Sam.
Gary, how can you sit there with those cow eyes?
Yeah, exactly, Sam.
You know what, Danny? Because he nearly did literally belt us all last week. And the thing he got most upset about was you describing him as having a character flaw.
Danny, that is
My mother is still in tears, Sam, on this one.
Your mother is a wonderful, powerful woman. I had that written down. You know how I can't remember my name. I had it all written down by the people who run the show, and they said, I don't think I should say character.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Sam, in the off-season before myself and Plugger have a chat. I'm going to drive you up to the Bungaree Hotel where there's 30 Frawleys.
Yes.
And a couple of them may have character flaws, but I'm tipping you'll have a couple of things wrong with you when you walk out of the pub, mate. I look forward to it.
Spud, I'm not saying it anymore. It was nothing to do with me, and it is how they can sit there. I tell you, God will get them, and that'll be it.
Sam, now I'll leave you with this one. Remember that last night up at Hamilton Island when I had you at the back of the boat?
That's right, you'd be wrapped round a cane chair in between the statues that you'd ripped off the bloke's mantelpiece, and also he had a sliding door that was missing. You were using it as a sun deck out in the back of his boat.
And the anchor tied to your feet.
Oh, Spud, I know you're not speaking in jest. I know you're serious, and this is the reason. The veracity of my conversation is that I've rung because I've taken exception to them lying.
Well, Leading Teams is coming to Channel 9 next Thursday night before the show because we need to work it out, Sam.
Who's coming?
I'm confused.
Leading Teams. You're going out the front. You're in the seat out the front.
Oh, only beat me up slightly because I'm an old fossilised dog.
You sound a bit dusty at the moment, Sam. What's going on?
Danny, since that happened, since since that happened on Thursday, I physically became ill, thinking that this might have repercussions, and it's manifested it into a huge bloody cold. And honestly, that's all I can do to speak.
Get rid of him, will you, for God's sake.
I'm not having any of it, Sam.
No,
Or JB or Gary.
Good news is he's not.
I don't know how many friends are, mate. I'm confused.
I love you.
Well done, Fossil.
Oh,
Gone. No, you're gone.
I'm confused with that.
I tell you what.
no, don't be.
No, don't tip into him.
Well, we need to tape what happened off air, and I need to send it to Sam, because you three need to work it out.
Well,
There's 10 children now in jeopardy.
We sat down.
There's 10 children being put on the line.
In fact, there's either going to be 7 really disappointed kids or 2.
Well, my mother wasn't too happy with the character flaw.
And he had every right to
The
be,
old
too.
man was probably a little bit in agreement.
Hey,
but
well, what about Chips throwing not only his dad, but also your pa in?
well, he's not the sharpest tool. You probably had him stunted for words.